Pretty good. How are you? How was your day?
Very good, teacher. I have forgotten the class, but fortunately, Skype remind me.
Okay, no worries. That's okay. Well, Mr. Edwin, good evening. I
Hello, teacher.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Mario.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So far, so good. Okay. Well, let's start. Okay, guys. Uh, the last section. I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks, we have been talking about passive voice, and today will be the last topic, or the last day that we talk about passive voice. We talking about passive voice in present, into the we're going to talk about future. A review about the topic. I don't know who being neither, or I give me a second, please. I would like to do a review because it's a topic which I consider really important. So let me share my screen with you. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. So just welcome again to this section. As you know, my name is Maria Alejandra Alvarado, and we talk about topic of the last week, which is passive voice, in present and past, and I'm gonna do a little, and then I'm going to talk about future. Okay. You are doing your observational practice, it's mandatory. So let's. Okay. Recently we have been talking about passive voice, and well, passive um is a topic, I told you, really important. Necessary. What is active voice and what is voice? So active voice is a simple sentence when we are focused on the subject. So in the active voice, we don't really we are really focused on the person who does, who did, who has done, or who will be doing the action. Okay, so that's basically active voice. Here we have an example. Here we have the example right here. Let's take this example. My mom sings the song. Okay, so in this case, my mom is the person who does the action, is the subject. Here we have the verb, which is sing, and we have the object, which is the song. Okay, so this is a sentence in active voice. We are really focused on the subject and the action. But what happened in passive voice? In passive voice, things changes. Okay, things change. Um, the first thing is that the object of the sentence becomes the subject. So here we have this. So that sun is the object, and in passive voice, it becomes the subject. So we have, as I told you before, we have different tense. We have present, past, and future, right? So in this case, this example is in present. So we had put the verb to be present, and then we will the verb in past participle. For that reason, it's really important to know the verbs. You should know that we have two types of verbs. We have regular and irregular verbs. So the regular verbs are those verbs when we put ed at the end. We add ed or ied, it depends. But with the irregular verbs, they have they form their way, okay, and we cannot change. So in this case, seen, which is the verb, the past participle of seen is sun. Okay, so the sun is sung by my mom. Okay, so we have the object that becomes the subject in passive voice. We have the verb to be, and we have the verb in past participle. At the end, we have the adjective. Add the person in this case who does the action. So in passive voice, sometimes it doesn't care. It's not relevant. It's not bitter. It's not important. The person who does the action. Okay. The most important thing is the object. I mean, in this case, the song. I'm on this point, so es para hasta este punto. Are you good? Are you okay?
Yes, teacher.
No me digan que estoy explicando y no estoy
Teacher, for a
compartiendo
moment,
o que...
I can hear you well for a moment. I can hear you well, teacher. Maybe the connect.
My connection. Guys, do you have the same problem? You cannot hear me well? ¿No pueden escucharme muy bien?
Sometimes, teacher.
It is
Sometimes it sounds like a robot.
Okay,
like an interruptions for
okay,
times. Teacher, about the verb is
okay,
a
ya.
regular verb, no? In the passive voice?
Deme un segundo, voy a intentar conectarme con los datos, ¿ok? Porque el internet no sé qué pasa. Deme un segundo. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
No. Okay, Mario, what was your question?
In the passive voice is always an irregular verb or is the verb in participle?
The verb in participle. I mean, it doesn't matter if it is irregular or regular verbs.
Okay.
It can be regular or irregular.
Okay.
Any of them. Okay, so this is in present. Okay. Um. But today we are going to talk about grammar. Sorry, about passive voice, but in future. Okay. So
Okay.
in future, the rules, I mean, the tense is different, so the rule is a little bit different. So, as I told you before, we use the passive voice when the focus is on the action and not who or what is performing the action. And here we have the rule, which is basically this: will, be, and past participle. So let me share here. We magnify this. So, as you know, or should know, we have 3 types of sentence. I mean, we have affirmative sentence, we have negative sentence, and interrogative sentence. And each of them, the rule can be changed. You know, even when we are talking in present or past, we have the same, the same 3 type of sentence. Ese tipo de oraciones nosotros las tenemos en todos los tiempos, que son negativas, interrogativas y afirmativas. Okay? So it can change. In this case, we have the rule for the affirmative, and the first thing that we have to put is the object. All right? Then we are going to put will. After that, we are going to put be. Just be. And then we are going to put the verb in past participle. All right? It can be regular or irregular. Okay? What will happen with the question? So in question, the first thing that you are going to put is the auxiliary, in this case, will, then the object. After that, we are going to put be, and finally, we are going to put the verb in past participle. I forgot to put the negative, but basically the negative is like the affirmative. Let me see if I can add. Oh. Will not, and this. Oh, geez. Narrative form. Okay, so here we have the 3 type of sentence. We have the first one, and what's the difference? Okay, in the negative we only put will not or won't. We can also put won't, but this is really informal. So for me, it's so much better to put will not. Okay. Until this point, are you okay? Are you good? Do you have any question?
I think it's okay, teacher.
Okay, perfect.
For the moment, no, teacher.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so here we have some examples in active and passive voice. So the first one, Can any of you please read the active and passive voice?
We will take the horses to the stable.
Okay, how is it passive?
The horses will be taken to the stable.
Nice. Okay, so what happened in this case? Can someone or can any of you tell me what changed? What are the changes here?
Teacher,
Mhm.
the mm, like the main idea in the active voice is focused on the person who makes the action, and
Who
in
does
the
that?
passive, who does the action, yes, and in the passive voice, the most important thing is the action instead of the person who did the action, or who is going to do the action, because
Mhm.
this is future.
In future, yeah, exactly. Mario, can you please read this sentence in active and passive voice?
Yes, teacher. Active. Will the manager sign the contract tomorrow? Passive. Will the contract be signed by the manager tomorrow?
Nice. Waida.
Yes, teacher. Will the boss give me a job? Will I be given a job by the boss?
Perfect. Okay. So here, we have some like rules. Rules, no, like um, why we use passive voice, so we have like our reasons. Okay, so the agent is unknown, and we don't know who or what is the agent. So here we have an example. Edwin, can you please read this example?
Sorry, teacher.
Can you please read the example that is here?
No, the chat.
Read. Leer este
Ah,
ejemplo.
sorry. The future upgrade are like the Mona Lisa will be done by artists of which I cannot name.
Mhm. Very good. Mario, can you please read the presentation?
Yes, we use the passive to talk about general truths. The laws of physics will soon be altered when we provide these material proofs. Quantum mechanics won't be changed at all.
Good.
Okay.
Why down?
Yes, teacher. Uh, when we can use the passive if we want to be unclear or vague about the subject. Experiments will be realized. That is all I can say for now. Results will be achieved or mistakes shall be made.
Nine. Edwin.
We use the passive when the subject is relevant. We don't care who or what has caused the action to be. The new oil rig will be built by the end of this month. Somebody will be finished with my work when I done, and I don't care who.
Mario.
Yes, we use the passive in more formal atmosphere, like a thesis or an important piece of writing, especially scientifically speaking. By the conclusion of this thesis, adequate results will be met with evidence. Having looked at the math, results will be drawn from this conclusion. Pretty important.
Okay. So I'm going to share with you this video. I'm gonna setting to you the link because I don't know my earphones are, I don't know what's going on with there. So I'm gonna send this video that talks about the future food, and you are going to then, as soon as you finish, I'm gonna give you 6 minutes. And as soon as you finish, please let me know because you are going to, I mean, you have to pay attention to this video because you are going to create 2 sentences in passive voice based on something that they mentioned in the video. You know what I mean?
No, teacher.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat it again. I'm gonna send this video in the chat, I mean the link, and you are going to watch the video, all right? In this video, they talk about the future food, about the food that is going to be in the future. So since we have been talking about future in passive voice, what you are going to do is you are going to create 2 sentences in passive voice using something that they mentioned in the video. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you let's see. Gonna give you 10 minutes because you are going to watch the video and then you are going to create the sentence. All right? If you need more time, please let me know.
Right.
I can see it, teacher.
And send the link in the chat. You can click in the link and watch the video because my earphones, I don't know what's going on with them. And I mean the thing is that you understand all the context and could and will be able to write the sentence. For that reason, and send the link.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Espérame.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I have finished the video. What do I have to do next?
Create two sentences using passive voice in future.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the rules. Gonna send the rules in case that you need it. Oh, it's not. Guys, remember that in passive voice, we use the object. The object is the most important thing. Okay. Okay, very good, Waida. Mario, there is a, you need another sentence, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out what you try to say in this sentence. It doesn't make sense at all for me. Only possible would be able, able is in, yes. But what you try to say, will impossible food be able to win in space in our food? What you trying to say?
Es como que la comida imposible será capaz de ganar un espacio en nuestra comida, en lo que comemos. But I'm kind of confused.
Yes, it sounds kind of confused even in Spanish for the reason I don't know. Trying to, try another sentence,
I'm
okay?
having a bad time because I don't know how to put the context, but I'm going to try.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, I was waiting for Mario, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna send you another sentence here. Oh my God. It's right here. Okay. So you are 3 students. You're going to do what? Just only one. Guaira is going to do the number 1, Edwin number 2, and Mario number 3, okay? I'm already setting in the chat. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes in order to do this exercise, okay?
Okay.
Oh, my microphone was open. Sorry, my bad. Okay, the tourists will be taken by the bus. Right. The tourists will be taken. Okay. Charlie will be driven home by Henry. Tickets will not send. What is will not? Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. Have a good night. Just remember to send the full name in the chat, your email, and the sign for that sentence, okay? Bye.
Teacher, can you repeat the information, please?
Yeah, your full name, your email, and the song.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.